100% Chelsea. Now, Robbie from ArsenalFanTV. We spoke before the game. It's finished 0-0. What are your thoughts on that game? Are you disappointed?
I'm kind of disappointed how you guys played.
Yeah.
I know that obviously you only needed a point, but it seems like it's week in, week out, this is how Chelsea are playing. And you're going to win the league, fair play to Chelsea. And I would say they have been the best team in the league this season because they have been the most consistent. But I just can't get into the style of play. I just can't. I mean, I don't know, maybe we're spoiled at Arsenal. We're used to seeing like flowing football, really good football. And I don't know, I just don't like the style that Chelsea play. I'm just being honest. And it's not even sour grapes or nothing because, as I said, I do feel that you deserve to win the title because it's all about consistency. And Chelsea have been the most consistent team in the league. But I don't want to play like that.
Is it more frustration then than disappointment? Because do you feel you could have taken advantage of the way we were playing and actually get a win?
I felt that, to be honest, I was a bit disappointed that we started with Aaron Ramsey. I would have started with Welbeck and went for pacing behind on both flanks. I was kind of calling out for that from yesterday, and we didn't. We sort of stuck to that and kind of played into your hands a bit because it meant that we didn't have the pacing behind down both wings. Soon as Welbeck came on, it sort of changed and we was posing much more of a threat. So, but we just couldn't break it down, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea, very well drilled, very well organised team. The best of teams find, as you saw even when you won the European Cup, the best of teams find you very difficult to break down. It's just, why can't you go the other way sometimes? You know what I mean? You're always going backwards. You know what I mean? The beautiful game is about trying to score goals, and I just feel this is a massive game. I would have loved to have seen both teams going for it, but I guess, you only needed a point. So
we did. As we said before the game, the plan was probably to go into the game for a draw, as a Chelsea point of view, not an Arsenal, of course. Jose Mourinho wanted to go for a draw, and he got a draw.
So I think he looked at it. He looked at Man United. He said, right, draw, Arsenal draw, and then I'll just try and get a one win out of the other games I've got to come up. I suppose he's looked at it like that.
Yeah, because we've got Leicester and Palace next, and we only need 4 points.
Well, let's hope they do you. You know what I mean? I can't see it. I mean, Leicester will be a tricky game because they'll go for it as well.
Yeah,
but
they're on form.
Palace, a bit on the beach at the moment. So, you'll get your points. As I said, it's just a little bit disappointing that we wasn't able to get the win. But listen, we march on at Arsenal. I think we're going to be your main rivals next season.
I agree.
I think Arsenal are coming up. We've showed against the teams that we were getting destroyed by last year, what we did to Liverpool this season, what we've done to City. We've not been disgraced by you guys. I think Arsenal are definitely a couple players, and because I couldn't really see any difference between the two teams out there today. So it's very evenly matched.
And for next year, for next season, title challengers? Title contenders?
100%. I think definitely next year we'll be challenging for the title. It's only a shame that if some of those players that were injured earlier on in the season and had come back earlier, and we could have been in a bit of touching distance to you guys. It might even have been this season. But I think maybe this season a little early, but definitely next season. I think we had a couple of additions. I don't think we're far off you. I really don't. You know what I mean? If you look at the players across the field and you match them up player for player, I don't think there's a lot in it.
Yeah. And for this year, obviously still fighting for second. Are you going to be happy with second if you do get it, and an FA Cup if you beat Villa?
You're never happy with second. We want to win the league.
Yeah.
But it's progress. Last year we just scraped into fourth place. If we can get a second place, so we don't have to do a Champions League qualifier, and we win FA Cup back to back, that'd be a massive achievement, massive step forward. It means that we go into the next season bouncing with confidence, and we're coming for Chelsea. We're coming for you. Trust me.
We weren't good enough to open you up. At the end of the day, we've got to accept we're still a long way from being title contenders. I mean, at the end of the day.